Trainers, if you thought you would have a break this week, you were totally wrong, but let's cover what to miss and what to catch in our weekly Pokemon GO rundown for July 28th to August 3rd. So the first thing to note is that Monday morning at 6 a.m. local time, you should receive the Gigantamax Butterfree lead-up research. This is similar to other G-Max Battle Day lead-ups where you need to catch 5 max Pokemon, level up 3 max moves, unlock a max move, and a few other tasks. It will give you an encounter with Dynamax Darumaka, which is actually a really great budget fire option, so kudos to Scopely for not just giving us a Scorbunny or Charmander this time. But do please note that this does not give you a reduced cost in leveling up moves, so please plan accordingly. Then at 10 a.m. local time, we will have the raid rotation change to feature Mega Aerodactyl and Virizion in 4 and 5 star raids, and this will take us through the entire week. Now, Mega Aerodactyl has a unique Mega typing of Rock and Flying, plus it is the number 5 Rock-type raid attacker in the game. It doesn't have much relevance in PvP, but it's definitely worth picking up at least one of these. And Virizion is number 79 as a Grass attacker, but is much better in Fighting type at number 29, but this is with its legacy move, Sacred Sword. It is, however, ranked number 48 in the Ultra League and number 58 in the Master League, but again, with its legacy move, so either use an Elite Charge TM if you get a good one, or just grind for some candy. Then at 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we will have the Max Monday, where every power spot in the nearby area will feature Dynamax Kabuto, which is making its debut. And I always tell you guys to go do the Max Monday, and I still will for the lead-up research for the weekend, but it's not to say that you should really go after Kabuto, especially it is a rock type, which is our first one, but it doesn't have a rock type fast attack. So it's not going to help us very much. However, the Max Monday with the Community Ambassador hosted meetup, you'll get another 800 max particles to give you a great jump start on that research. So please do that. Now, Tuesday at 10 a.m. local time, running to Sunday at 8 p.m., we will have the Adventure Week 2025, which is looking drastically different from the past few years. Normally, we have a week of fossil Pokemon all over, but this time we get new Pokemon and shinies. So this event will debut Toad School, and with 50 candies, it evolves into Toad School. It will also debut Shiny Wiglet. And bonuses will include 2 times Catch XP and 2-hour incenses. A timed research will be available, giving you event encounters, 4 rare candy, and more. There will also be a paid timed research for $2, giving you 3 lucky eggs, 4 rare candies, and encounters with Beldum, Sandygast, Fido, and more. No mention of Toad School or Wiglet in there, but it might be. I personally would skip this ticket based on the rewards, but if you need XP, the 3 lucky eggs are a fine price. Now, this event will focus on the biomes for their encounters, so it really is forcing you to get out and explore in order to hunt these Pokemon, which is a nice initiative, but it also feels a little like gatekeeping new content as well. So city biomes will have Snubbull, Trubbish, Elgyem, Sizzlipede, and Esper. Forests will have Squavit, Fido, Smoliv, Tadbulb, and the new Pokemon Toad School. Mountains will have Hippopotas, Drillbur, Rufflet, and Gligar. Beaches and water will have Inkay, Marine, Dewpider, Sandygast, and Wiglet, which can now be shiny, which has a fantastic shiny, by the way. I don't have much to say about this event. I'm just sad it's not our normal adventure week, but other than that, just play casually and maybe go outside of your normal area that you're normally playing at and grab some of these other biome Pokemon. Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Time, the Go Battle League will change to feature the Great League, which is for any Pokemon 1500 CP and below, and the Fossil Cup Great League Edition, which is the same, Pokemon 1500 CP and below, but of only Water, Rock, and Steel-type Pokemon. Now, Tuesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we'll have the weekly Spotlight Hour, where we will see an increase in spawns, and every Pokemon in the immediate area will feature Pokemon Roggenrola. This Pokemon is definitely worth going after, as its evolved form Gigalith is the number 17 Rock-type attacker in the game. And then plus, this Pokemon also benefits from the reduced candy cost when trading, where after trading, you only need 25 candy to get it to evolve into Boldore, and then after you need to evolve it into Boldore to Gigalith, it is completely free. So you may want to do some mirror trades with a friend after catching a few. Also, make sure you have a Rock-type Pokemon Mega Evolved for extra candy. There's also going to be a bonus of 2 times Evolve XP, so if you're not out and catching, then maybe take some time to evolve Pokemon during this time for some extra XP. I normally check which ones I have tagged for Evolve and do it during this time. And then around 8 p.m., Pokestop showcases should be ending as well, and if you need some tips on winning, check out this quick short. Now, Wednesday night, running from 6 to 7 p.m., we will have the weekly raid hour featuring Virizion, which we touched on earlier. So this is a good time to get a few raids in for some candy, so Mega Evolve a Grass or Fighting-type Mega Pokemon during this time. And then during the weekend, our Shadow Legendary boss changes to Shadow Regirock, and this Pokemon does sit at number 36 for Rock-type raid attackers in the game, and is well above its non-Shadow counterpart. However, in PvP, it is the exact opposite, where in the Great League, it ranks at 226, but its regular form sits at 142. And it shines the most in the Ultra League, where it sits at number 76 in Shadow form and number 65 in regular form. And even in the Master League, it does have a little bit of relevance, where it's 146 in the Shadow form and 112 non-Shadow form. Saturday the 2nd, running from 2 to 5 p.m., we will now see the fossil Pokemon appear, but in a fossil research day. We will have wild encounters of Ammonite, Kabuto, Lileep, Anorith, Cranidos, and Shieldon. Rare chance to encounter Tortuga and Archon. Luckily, all of these can be shiny, but the biggest thing that we will see is Amora and Tyrunt in field researches. There's also going to be a $2 paid ticket that will give you Tyrunt and Amora encounters. Here's what I'm going to say about this event. This is just a shiny hunt, really. Some of these Pokemon have a decent relevance, like Shieldon and Cranidos, but honestly, it's only a 3-hour event that's really just a slimmed-down version of what we normally get for Adventure Week every year. So personally, I would skip this. We've seen a lot of these Pokemon out in the wild recently, so I wouldn't go crazy about this other than to shiny hunt. Now, Sunday, starting at midnight, so first thing in the morning when you wake up, we will have the Sweet Swarm event, which will last until the following Wednesday night. This is a really odd event that features just Swirlix and Combee. Event bonuses will be 1 hour lure module duration, and lures have an increased chance to attract Combee and Swirlix, and those have a higher chance to be shiny. There's going to be event field research tasks and a timed research for Sunday and Monday that gives you encounters with Swirlix, and another one on Tuesday and Wednesday that will give you encounters with Combee. Unless you really desperately want these shinies, like the female Combee for the Vespiquen, which I totally understand, I would just really ignore this event and do something else with your life. And to finish off the week on Sunday, we have the Gigantamax Butterfree Max Battle Day running from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. I have a separate video covering this event that will give you all the event details and top counters, so if you really want to be prepped for this event, go ahead and check that out. And finally, one thing I normally forget is we should have weekly Pokestop showcases ending at 8 p.m. local time on Sunday night as well, so check your standings and do your best. So yeah, hopefully that was a quick enough rundown for everyone. And if you like these types of videos or you're looking for something else, let me know in the comments down below. But no matter what, get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your PokeFam and friends. I'll catch you next time.